Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your general tarot guidance with me, Julie Poole. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cup. I got a cup of tea. You do you. You get yourself whatever is comfy for you. Put your feet up. Let's have a little look what's going on for my Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. This is a timeless reading. There are no dates on my readings. It is when it resonates for you. If it doesn't resonate at the moment, come back to it in a week or two. So if it resonates then. Okay, what do we have? I'm using the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Okay, we've got King of Cups, the High Priestess, and the King of Coins. Two kings. Wow. Okay. In your power, Gemini. All right. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Wands. Gemini, there's a lot of power going on here. We've got a lot of major arcanas and two kings and a queen. Wow. Very much in your power. Okay, it's because it's birthday season for you at the moment, and you're in that energy very strongly for the next month or so. So whenever you're watching this, I'm recording it, still in your season just about, but we're just about to move into Cancer season. But when we have, let me just explain, when we have birthday season, it's our most powerful time of the year. And that energy is very strong for at least a month after your birthday, all right, which is why we're seeing all this strength. Now, we've also got the Ten of Cups. We've got the Five of Wands. And we've got the Six of Swords. You're moving on from any kind of conflict, competition, a lot of power, a lot of positivity. Let me get you an affirmation card. These are mine from Hoping to Having. All the cards I use are linked below, along with the links to my book, which is out now, okay, from Hoping to Having behind me there. All right, so your affirmation, Gemini. I easily visualize my ideal life. I think it. Let me get rid of that a minute. I think it, I visualize it, I feel it. Three parts to being able to manifest, all right? First of all, we've got to know what we want to manifest. So we get clear on that. So we're visualizing it, right? What is it I want? And we imagine that, okay. And then we get clear on the thinking of it, then we visualize it, and then we feel it. These three things, okay? So thinking through, what is it I want? Why do I want that? Why is that important? The thinking, then we imagine it, visualize it, and then we feel it. What's that feel like? I've thought about it, I've looked at it, but what does it feel like? It'll feel good, it'll feel exciting, it'll feel powerful. What are the feelings underneath about freedom, about what are the feelings? They're really important. Now, the key thing on this is that you easily visualize it. All right, don't make it hard, don't make it difficult. So if you want that job, visualize it. Visualize yourself, traveling to work, walking into that job, sitting there doing it, standing there doing it, whatever it is. Visualize it. Visualize the paycheck. Visualize everything about the job. Feel it. What does that feel like? A sense of relief, a sense of pride, a sense of achievement. What does it feel like? Whether this is about career or relationships or health or life in general, get into that space, okay? Right, so let's look at it then. The power in this is phenomenal. So we've got major arcana cards, the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, the Faith card, which is the Hierophant, all right? And then either side of the High Priestess, we've got two kings, the King of Cups, the King of Coins. Then we've also got a Queen, so royalty, all right, which is the Queen of Wands. And then underneath at the bottom row, we've got the Ten of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Six of Swords. So the happiness that we're after, we're going to discuss that in a minute. The Five of Wands, a sense of battle energy or a sense of competition. And the Six of Swords, moving on from that, right, into easier times, smoother times. So we've got a big shift forward for you, right? So let's look at it then. We're starting with the King of Cups, rooted down with the Wheel of Fortune. So timing, and the Ten of Cups, which is your happiness, your fulfillment. The Ten of Cups isn't just about, I want to sit in front of the fire with my dog and my cat. It's about, I want life in general to be a sense of fulfillment, enrichment. I want to feel happy and content. That doesn't mean to say I'm bouncing around on cloud nine like a demented rabbit all of the time. It just means that generally that my life within my being and soul, I feel a sense of happiness and contentedness. Right. So that's what I'm after. Now, the king of Cups is all about that. He's in the flow. He's in harmony. It doesn't matter what turbulence is around him. He knows that he's solid, stable, and secure, that his world is coming from the heart. It's coming from a place of compassion and love. It's enriched. All right, not monetarily necessarily, but a sense of contentedness. And that's what we're after. Now, when we put these three together, that we've got the King of Cups with the Ten of Cups. So I'm taking the action I need because I'm a king. I have what I want and I want to be happy. So the Wheel of Fortune in the middle is beautiful because the wheel is all about timing. It's karma, divine timing, a new wheel turning. This is the right time. Now, we've got the summer solstice going on at the moment, or the winter solstice for my beautiful people down under, that this is a new shift, a new wheel, a new cycle. All right. We're in this new cycle. And for you, Gemini, your cycle is that I choose to focus this next cycle for me, whether it's the next week or month or 6 months, on happiness and flow. Now, the King of Cups is not a tears and tantrums guy when he doesn't get his own way. Well, most of the time he gets his own way because he's a king and he says, I want it, I'm having it, and he has it, and that's it, job done. But his main thing is that he is emotionally stable and calm. That even though there might be, turbulence around him, he holds his head, he holds his nerve, that he is in this place of zen, emotional maturity, emotional stability. That's what we want. And this wheel is turning for you in your favor. That's why it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's fortunate that you are now focusing on your happiness. That's what's important to you. So what is giving you the sense of fulfillment? What is giving you what life, because I'm easily visualizing my ideal life, what life is for you going to make you happy? Is it the right job, the right friends, the right connections, the right home? Is it the right health? Is it not having loads of stress around you? Because the King of Cups can often have stress around him, but he is in the middle of it kind of going, I'm really sorry that they're stressed out, but I'm okay. I will be compassionate, I'll be loving, but I'm not going to jump into the stress with them and then we're all stressed. He's able to hold his own energy despite what is going on around him. So it's a beautifully empowering energy of stillness, of enrichment, of heart. And that's what you're moving into. Now, in the second row, we've got the High Priestess with Faith, which is the High Priest, and the Five of Wands. Right, so what's this about then? So the High Priestess is about your intuition. It's allowing what is underneath to come up. It can talk about secrets being revealed, seeing stuff you didn't see before, knowing stuff you didn't know before, an awareness, an enlightenment, an aha moment. It can be revealing untruths, but it's more about if I just listen to my intuition, my awareness, my sense of self, if I let my inner being guide me, then I will find my way to the answers. It's really about your intuition wanting to take the lead, and can I trust it? And when we have it rooted down with a faith card, which is the Hierophant, or the High Priest, lots of different names for this card. But the Hierophant faith is about what is traditional, stable, secure, long lasting. This isn't a flash in the pan. So we're using our intuition with the High Priestess to step into and tap into creating a life for ourselves that has that stability long term. So this can be marriage, a long-term job, a mortgage on a home, something that is stable, secure, and permanent. right? Now, if this is a job, it wouldn't be something like a 6-week contract or a starter company. The Hierophant represents something long-term and traditional. So it'd be more like that company's been there for 200 years, or this thing that I'm committing to is commitments, right? This thing I'm committing to, or this person I'm committing to, this is going to go all the way. If this is a friendship, this is the sort of friendship is lifelong. If this is a romance, it's leading to marriage and long-term stability. This is contracts as well. So what we're looking for here is we're moving towards a greater commitment and permanency. Now, because it's rooted down with the Five of Wands, which is the card of competition and battle, going up against people. We're all vying for that contract. We're all in competition for that job. You know, there's 30 people being interviewed for one post, and I'm up against other people. That against energy, me versus you, that's the energy of the Five of Wands. Now, this isn't the way the universe works, because the universe is abundant. And if I think I've got to beat everybody to get something, then we're creating that energy, and that's not very good. Instead, we walk into it, whatever it is, saying, this is right for me. The right thing comes to me. If I don't get this job, it's because there's something better for me. I'm not fighting other people, and I don't want to fight myself either. I'm just going to go in there and do my best. I'm just going to be me, do my best. And I don't need to see that this is a big battle, right? Now, it's a 5. 5s are always uncomfortable energy. It's kind of that discomfort actually leads us usually to breakthroughs. But the key energy of these two, the High Priestess and the High Priest, it's like this is a balance of energy, masculine and feminine. It's a balance of listening to the heart and allowing the heart to guide you into something that is long-term and stable. So we're listening to that sense of it's really strong, the inner guidance. And if it's temporary, then it's not the right path, because the Faith card is, this has got to be worth it long term. Where will it be in 6 months, 12 months? Where will it be in 2 years? I don't want a flash in the pan. I don't want to have to go through 19 different jobs in the next year. I want something that's lasting. If this is a marriage, that I'm in it for life, that's what marriage generally is. However, that being said, I will jump in here and say that the universe doesn't truly believe in forever contracts when the energy is changed, right? If the love isn't there anymore, you're not friends anymore, you don't even like each other anymore. No, don't sit in that for the next 30 years. Get the hell out, start again. But that's, all right, and now we've got, let's look at this, the King, the Queen, and the Six of Swords. The King of Coins, there's the stability, there's the security, there's the money. He is Mr. Moneybags. He is very much about, I am creating a world and life for myself where I have enough, where I am going to worry about money, where I know that this is an abundant universe. So this could be a job that is very well paid. If this is a relationship, it's very stable and secure. If this is about a change in your health, or, I'm changing my routine so I can get healthier, then the King of Coins represents your health being stable. The main thing with him, yes, it's money, but it's not just money. It's about stability. So you're creating something here that is stable, and you're doing it with the Queen of Wands from a place of utter self-belief and utter self-worth. I know my worth, I know my value, I know what I want, and I'm going for it. She doesn't give up. She doesn't turn around and say, oh, perhaps I'm not good enough, perhaps I'm not ready. Maybe next year I'll go for it then. No, that's not her. She's like, look at her. Get out my way, I'm coming, because I'm amazing. And it's this sense of, it's not arrogance. It's a total confidence in yourself, in your abilities, in your beauty. She's beautiful. but she's beautiful inside and out. It's about recognizing, I know my value, I know my worth. That's really what this card is about. And when we put it together with the King of Coins, I know my worth and I know what I deserve to earn. So when somebody offers you less than your worth, she's going to say, no, thank you. I don't think so. All right. So whether it is in a relationship where perhaps somebody's treating you like you're worth nothing, and you are stepping in and to your power and saying, I deserve far better than that, so I'm moving on. Right now, what we're moving on from can be, because we've got a couple of different things going on. The Six of Swords is in this row. I want stability and security, and I want enough. All right. And I'm in my power to know my worth and my self-belief and my confidence. And anything or anyone that is trying to lower my worth, I'm moving on from. So I might be moving on from a relationship or a job or a friendship, or just within my own self. Perhaps I'm in competition with myself. This is probably the most damaging, is when we're in competition with ourselves, that we do really well and we say, yeah, but it's not good enough. I'm not there yet. I'm still not really trusting my worth or my value until I get to the next level and the next level and the next level. This sense of dissatisfaction with wherever you are, telling yourself it's not enough. We're moving on from that. All right. This sense of battle. If we look at this bottom row, the Ten of Cups, I desire and deserve, and I want to create and visualize my ideal life that has a sense of fulfillment, contentment, enrichment. I'm done with the competition. I'm done with having to fight and battle my way through life. Instead, I'm going to work on faith and trust and my intuition to move myself into stability, security, knowing my worth and my value. And so I am leaving behind any part of my psyche and energy and habits and behaviors that reduce my worth, because I'm ready for something easier. The Six of Swords is always moving on to something easier, calmer, smoother. No more rough up and down, massive ups and downs of life. We are desiring calmness, and she's off. So she's leaving behind this battle. I don't need this. I don't need to fight for anything. I don't chase, I attract. I don't fight for my worth. I know my worth. And if you don't see it, bye then. Your problem. I see it. I know my worth. So we're leaving that behind. And this, with the Wheel of Fortune, is saying this is absolutely the right time, the best time. Because for you, Gemini, you're in a whole new 12-month cycle. You just had birthday. For my Gemini sons, you might be watching it for your rising or your moon or one of your other placements. But we're in this, all of us, this new cycle. We've got the solstice, we've got the Kazemi, we've got the, wounded warrior energy, Chiron, that's going off, astrology here. But the energy is about, it's time for you to move forward. So let's find out a little bit more then. I'm going to use the Lightseers Tarot. Tell me more, please, for Gemini. Tell me more for my beautiful Geminis. Okay. We've got the Queen of Cups now with the King of Cups. That's beautiful. And the Sun. Oh, look at this. All right. So we look at this top row. There are two kings and the High Priestess, clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Hearts, coming from a place of love and compassion, patience. There's no judgment here. I'm just in this heart-centered energy that's beautifully balanced between the masculine and the feminine. I'm bringing this balance in. And if this is within a relationship, this looks extremely good. All right, particularly because we've got the Hierophant here, which is the marriage card, and now we've got the King and Queen of Cups, which is the divine couple. Trusting your intuition, it is the right time. And with the Sun here, which of course is the brightest, most positive, uplifting, just beautiful card in the deck. This is the sun is coming out now. Everything's lifting, everything's getting clearer, everything's getting brighter. Anything you couldn't see before, because the high priestess here often is what's hidden coming to light. The sun is bringing it out so that you know exactly what's going on. And from there, everything feels brighter, because there's nothing worse than not knowing, and then and it's like, right, now I know and I understand and I'm moving towards this stability and I know my worth, and everything is getting so much more positive and lighter and brighter. The sun is shining on you, Gemini. The sun is absolutely shining on you. It's shining on your intuition. It's shining on your stability and your abundance and your prosperity. It's shining on your worth and your commitments and your stability. I love this for you. Tell me more. Anything else you want my Geminis to know, please? We've got the Two of Swords. The stuff you don't know and you need to find out, but it's coming to an end. All right. Okay. So the Two of Swords. It's not particularly a negative card, but it's a frustrating card. This deck sums it up. You see the birds pecking away at it. This is your thoughts. It's like, I can't make a decision because I can't see properly, High Priestess, what is hidden. I can't see, I don't know, and I don't know what to do. All right. And so it's pecking away. Should I do this? Should I do that? The main energy with the Two of Swords, I call it the I don't know card. I don't know yet because I haven't found out. That's why I've got the blindfold on. But the blindfold's going to come off and I will find out. And when I find out, I can then, with the Ten of Swords, come away from all of that angst and noise and chatter and clutter in my mind. I can come away from it into the clarity, into the truth, into the sun, into the brightness. So if you're waiting on something, waiting for information, waiting to find out, let's say this is a relationship, because we've got the King and the Queen here of Cups. I'm seeing this person. I don't know. Has it got legs? Has it got a future? Are we going to actually be together? I don't know. I keep waiting. No, they're saying it's not. You keep waiting. That's not here. That was me jumping in. Right, you're not keep waiting. You are wondering if this is going to go somewhere, and your thoughts are racing. Does she love me? Doesn't she? Does he love me? Are we moving forward with this? Well, the Wheel of Fortune saying this cycle is moving forward now. And it's moving forward towards the Hierophant, which is faith and stability and security and contracts and potentially marriage. And I can come away then, Ten of Swords is the ending of all of that chatter in your head, end of the stress and the strain, because I know where I am and I know where I stand, and this feels really good. So the Ten of Swords with the Six of Swords is saying to you, Gemini, that you are moving into a much more comfortable, easy time. Doesn't necessarily mean it's easy, it's easier, it's calmer, it's smoother, and it's coming from the heart, and it's much more positive, and it's much more abundant. And that's what I love for you. I love it. Okay, so let's just recap. Kings, queens, high priestess, high priest, lots of power, lots of people, a new wheel, a new cycle, a new beginning. That is going to really enable you to become much happier and more fulfilled. You are moving on from what has been troubling you, fighting you, confusing you. You're moving on from that, and you're moving towards something lighter, brighter, more secure, more stable, and more abundant. That's what we like to see. Yeah. All right, let's finish off with an angel message for you. Positive intention. And absolutely, this is so important. Well, we create from our belief system. When that belief system is that it's hard, it's heavy, it's negative, it's difficult, then that's what we create. So the angels are saying, please be positive with your intentions. It's a number 14, which is a 5, and 5s are about change. Now, when we see that change as a threat and scary, negative, then They're saying, no, what's shifting, what's changing, this wheel of fortune, this new cycle is incredibly positive for you. Those are unicorns in the background there, okay? And they represent the magic. She's holding armfuls here of fruit, which represents abundance and cornucopia. This is the good stuff's coming in for you now. So believe it. This is an incredibly, I want to say, fruitful time for you going forward now. The fruits of your labor are really starting to bear fruit. And I love that for you, Gemini. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a beautiful day. If this helped you, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. It's completely free. You just press the subscribe button. Somebody commented, how do I subscribe? There's a big subscribe button under every video. Just click it and you subscribed. It's that easy. All right. I'll see you soon. You take care. Lots of love. And don't forget to check out the solstice video that I've just put up as well. Okay. Because that's for everybody, for the collective. See you soon. Lots of love. Bye bye.